In the American Civil War, there were many new technologies put to the test. This led to bloodier battles than ever before. This is a rifled musket used commonly during the Civil War. It shot mini-balls which could be quickly loaded and very dangerous. When the mini-ball got shot, the base would expand and the grooves in the side would hook onto the rifling in the center of the barrel of the gun. This led to more accurate shots. This is what happens when two mini-balls collide.
What a soft metal musket ball does when it enters the human body. On impact, the bullet flattens out. Bone shatters and splinters, causing further damage to muscle and tissue. More often than not, the result of a direct hit, death.
These are hand grenades that were used by the Federal Army and Navy. They were supposed to be thrown like a dart. They would not have been used from the Confederates, who were lacking resources. In fact, the Confederates had so few resources they had to use pikes like these because they could not supply all of their army with muskets. This photo depicts the model of the CSS Virginia, a Confederate ship that formerly belonged to the Union and was converted into an ironclad. It faced against another ironclad from the Federal Navy named the USS Monitor. Although neither ship won, it was a victory for the advancement of military technology. Many soldiers lost their limbs during the American Civil War. In fact, the Smithsonian says, quote, "It is estimated that 30,000 Union soldiers became amputees," end quote. With so many amputees, there was obviously a high demand for prosthetic limbs. The demand would lead to more prosthetic limb companies opening. The companies would compete for customers and advance their models in the process. This relates to how modern-day businesses work, especially in the electronic device industry. The hydrogen observation balloon was also used in the Civil War. The balloon was actually invented in England quite a while before. However, this war instrument did not catch on until the Civil War. It might as well have been invented by Thaddeus S.C. Lowe in 1861 when he convinced the federal government that the balloons, specifically his balloons, could be useful to the war effort. And of course, last but not least, the portable camera. There might be other things which could be considered more worthy if you're talking about how it affected the war, but this includes all of the technologies that were used during the war, and I believe that the camera has a notable place. It might not have been able to take pictures of the battles while they were happening, but it showed civilians what the soldiers had to go through, which helped gain more support for the war. Because a camera wasn't an instrument of war, civilians could use it too. That led to the evolution of the camera to what we have today. I hope you enjoyed my video and learned some new facts in the process.